know better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, then I hit that. Okay,
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, this is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. Fielded in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 45 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. About 3 yards there to the 27. The Bears ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 27, Trubisky. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Chicago. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
7 yards.
You know, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
Not only did Ryan Tannehill resurrect his career in 2019, he may now serve as a blueprint for quarterbacks looking for a second opportunity. He moved from Miami to Tennessee, took over the starting job for Marcus Mariota in Week 7 last year, and wound up leading the NFL in quarterback rating. And the Titans went 8-3 in his 11 starts, snuck into the playoffs, and went to the AFC Championship game. His future is bright in Nashville, and he expects to be the starter there for many years to come.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Tannehill. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Tannehill once more. It's caught. Michael Pruitt. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Tannehill. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? He built it up.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have taken the lead. Second effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that drive goes 8 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean.
And he's going to go down again. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And a little spin cycle, room to run now. And pass
past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
To throw is Tannehill. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Another Titans 1st down. 1st and 10.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Into the first quarter with the score Titans 7, Bears 3.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Joseph on for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Trubisky being chased out left. Now Trubisky lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans.
Down Titans.
huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken in the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard.
Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The Bears on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Humphries now to return. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And out will come the offense as they take over.
49-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. To try again after the sack. Tannehill trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were...
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. The catch made by Miller. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
To Anthony Miller.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
The Bears' first down.
Here's David Montgomery, 2nd-year man from Iowa State. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now Trubisky 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10.
Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. The end result, 21 yards.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good decision there. He was looking, and he was looking, but the coverage was excellent. Nice job to get rid of it.
And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Looking for Gannon, it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
23-yard line.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Buying time to his left.
Caught on the slant. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Titans are going to add a